Rapunzel, I know you said you were tired, but you've got to see Rapunzel? Rapunzel, are you okay? Cassandra rushed over to her friend. Can you hear me? She asked. Rapunzel wouldn't wake up. Eugene entered the room. What's going on? He asked. Rapunzel's been acting weird. She said she was tired, but I can normally wake her up when she's asleep, Cassandra said. This could be a trick from the Shadow Queen to scare you so she can take the power of the Moonstone, Eugene said. You're right, Cassandra said. Rapunzel woke up. She fell asleep before she could finish. Rapunzel? Rapunzel, wake up! You need to use the sun drop, Cassandra exclaimed. Anna and Samantha entered the room. I think the Shadow Queen is using her powers to zap somebody's energy, Samantha said. She's using it on Rapunzel, isn't she? Anna asked. Samantha used her powers to give Rapunzel more energy. Rapunzel woke up. Are you okay? Eugene asked. I'm fine, Rapunzel replied. That scared me, especially because of how you acted earlier, Cassandra said. Be careful. This could be the Shadow Queen's plan to gain the elemental powers, Rapunzel said. That's what Eugene told me, Cassandra said. Suddenly, they heard Varian shouting. What's going on? Anna asked. Let's go find out, Rapunzel said. Everyone ran into another room, where they found Varian and Olivia. Elsa entered the room as well. What happened? She asked. Olivia and I were working on an experiment when she suddenly started acting weird, Varian replied. I feel tired, Olivia said. The Shadow Queen. She's using the powers she stole from me, I'm sure, Samantha exclaimed. She used her powers to give Olivia more energy. We're going to stop the Shadow Queen, Elsa exclaimed. Let's just hope she hasn't gained another power, Anna said. Samantha ran out of the room. Hey, Samantha, Eugene called. Samantha was running too fast. Where are you going? Kristoff called. As Samantha was about to exit the castle, Ashley grabbed onto her cousin. Ashley, I don't have time for this. I have to stop the Shadow Queen, Samantha said. Sam, I don't think that's a good idea. Never mind, she's gone. Ashley watched the doors close after Samantha left. Samantha found the Shadow Queen. Hello, the Shadow Queen said. Why have you been using my powers to hurt my friends? Samantha asked. To gain power, the Shadow Queen replied. Samantha was now holding a lightning bolt. I was hoping the war between Arendelle and the Southern Isles would anger the spirits more than it did, so this is what I have to do, the Shadow Queen said. How long have you been at this? Samantha demanded. My whole life. By the way, you aren't immune to my powers even as the energy spirit. The Shadow Queen used her powers to get rid of Samantha's energy. Samantha fell over. Elsa, Ashley called. Elsa walked up to Ashley. Back at the castle, Ashley was worried about Samantha because she was fighting the Shadow Queen alone. What do you need? Elsa asked. Samantha left to fight the Shadow Queen, Ashley replied. Did anyone go with her? Elsa asked. No, Ashley said. That's not good, Elsa exclaimed. I hope she's okay, Ashley said. Meanwhile, Samantha was feeling tired from the Shadow Queen's spell. She used her powers to give herself more energy. The Shadow Queen was about to use her magic to drain Samantha's energy again, but Samantha made a shield with her powers that stopped it from happening. After that, Samantha threw a lightning bolt at the Shadow Queen. It did nothing. Oh no, Samantha realized the amount of trouble she was in. The Shadow Queen used her water powers to knock Samantha over. Samantha got back up. That's not enough to stop me, she exclaimed. But I'm unstoppable, the Shadow Queen said. She threw a lightning bolt at Samantha. Samantha dodged it and fought back with her own lightning. The Shadow Queen was about to drain Samantha's energy. Samantha made a shield to stop it. She then used her powers to drain the Shadow Queen's energy. It didn't work. Meanwhile, the rest of the group was talking about what was going on. So Samantha left to go fight the Shadow Queen without any help? Eugene asked. That's not safe, Kristoff said. She's mad because the Shadow Queen keeps draining people's energy, Elsa said. So far, she's drained Rapunzel's energy and Olivia's, Cassandra said. If anything, we need to stop the Shadow Queen before she gets another power, Anna said. Varian, Olivia, Have you guys found any weaknesses or something we can use to our advantage? Rapunzel asked. No, there's nothing we can do to stop her, Varian replied. According to this book I'm reading, whenever the Shadow Queen gains an elemental power, if an elemental spirit attacks her, she'll be immune. For example, if the water spirit attacks the Shadow Queen after she's gained water powers, the attack won't do anything to her. The elemental spirits aren't immune to the Shadow Queen's attacks, Olivia explained. Oh no, Samantha's in serious trouble, Ashley exclaimed. The group set out to go find her. Please stop using my powers for evil. That's not what I want, Samantha exclaimed. What you want doesn't matter. You can't stop me. You're just some little lightning girl who wasted her life on revenge, the Shadow Queen said. Isn't what you're doing no different? Samantha asked. She threw a lightning bolt at the Shadow Queen. It did nothing. The Shadow Queen launched her next attack. Samantha dodged it. She kept using her powers on the Shadow Queen, but everything she did only failed. Meanwhile, the rest of the group was very close to finding Samantha. What's our plan? Kristoff asked. Attack the Shadow Queen with the elements she doesn't have yet, Elsa replied. Or we could encase her in the amber, Rapunzel suggested. I only have one crystal left, Olivia said. Can't Cassandra make the amber grow faster? Anna asked. Yes, I can, Cassandra replied. The group soon found Samantha. The Shadow Queen used her water powers to knock Samantha over. Elsa blasted ice at the Shadow Queen. It hit her arm. Like that's going to stop me, the Shadow Queen exclaimed. Samantha was about to attack the Shadow Queen, but Cassandra grabbed her arm and pulled her away. Ready? Olivia asked. Ready, Cassandra exclaimed. She activated the moonstone and made black rocks. Olivia threw her amber crystal at the rocks. Amber began to grow around the Shadow Queen. The Shadow Queen used her powers to get rid of Anna's energy and then create a lightning storm. She ran away before the amber could encase her. Looks like that didn't work to stop the Shadow Queen, Olivia said. I can make more amber. We need to make escaping impossible for her and hope she doesn't gain moon powers before we get another chance to try the amber again, Marion said. Anna, are you okay? Elsa asked her sister. I'm fine, just tired, Anna replied. Samantha used her powers to give Anna more energy. Lightning struck the ground. What are we supposed to do about the storm? Ashley asked. Samantha used her powers to stop the storm. Why were you so obsessed with beating the Shadow Queen? Rapunzel asked. Because she gained energy powers and used them for evil. After I fixed everything I did, I swore my powers would never again be used for evil. After what I saw in Holland, I truly regretted everything I did, Samantha explained. We understand, but you should have asked for help, Elsa said. If we have any chance of winning, it's together, Anna said. You're right, Samantha said. The group went back to the castle. When they made it, there was a line of citizens waiting to talk to the queen. They kept giving her complaints. The Shadow Queen, she's causing all the destruction and problems, Anna said. She promised the citizens she would do whatever she could to help them. A few minutes later, Samantha was in the library with Varian and Olivia. Is there a way to weaken the Shadow Queen? Samantha asked. No, Varian replied. Unless somebody drains her energy, Olivia said. That's not possible. Besides, she can just give herself more energy, Samantha said. But she can't heal herself, Cassandra entered the room. So? Samantha was confused. I can use the decay incantation to weaken her as long as she doesn't gain the moon or sun elements, Cassandra said. Then you and Rapunzel have to be careful. If you get too emotional, then your plan won't work, Varian reminded her. Anna looked out her window in her bedroom. Elsa walked up to her. I can't lose my kingdom to the Shadow Queen, Anna said. You won't, Elsa promised. The sisters were ready for anything, and so were the rest of their friends.